Hello lovely people, you are welcome to this channel. In today's video we'll be learning how to make 40 liters multi-purpose liquid soap, and I tell you that this soap is so lovely. Without wasting much of our time, let's go into the measurements and the chemicals that will be used. First is our soda ash, 300 grams. Soda ash is a cleaning agent, 300 grams of soda ash. The next item we'll be looking at is our texapon, 200 grams of texapon. Texapon is a foaming agent, Please make sure you have a good scale. The next item we are looking at is our nitrosol. Yes, nitrosol is a thickening agent that makes your soap thicken. Nitrosol. Another chemical we are looking at is our SLS. It's also a foaming agent. SLS. Please, you can see the measurements on the screen. So in case I don't call the measurements, you can see it on the screen. The measurements are there. Another thing we are looking at is our caustic soda. For caustic soda, I used 86 grams to make this quality liquid soap. Please, for these measurements, as you can see, it's not a round figure because that is what I have. Now the next one we'll be looking at is our STPP, 251 grams of STPP. The next item is our sodium sulfate, 700 grams of sodium sulfate. 700 grams. I will be telling us some of the things that we need to do in order to have a quality soap. Sulfonic is 750 mils. 750 mils of sulfonic to enable it foam very well. Now this is glycerin. Please don't mind the bottle I'm putting it. I just use a water bottle that is available. This is what they sold me the chemical with, so I just used it like that. Now in this bottle is my perfume, and please watch this video to the end, and I'm going to tell you one secret about perfume. Yes, that will keep your customers stuck to your product. This is a foam booster, 500 ml foam booster to help the soap foam very well. And this is preservative. You can use any kind of preservative of your choice. Preservative and color, wow, any color of your choice. But as for me, I love yellow. That's my brand color. Now the first thing we'll be doing is to pour 40 liters of water. 40 liters of water into your mixing bowl. Yes, 40 liters of water, so that you will know exactly what you'll be using. You will not exceed the quantity of your water. Just 40 liters. Now I have gotten my 40 liters of water. That is what I'm going to be using to mix the chemicals that I've mentioned before. Now what I want to mix right now is the caustic soda. You use about 1 liter of water to mix your caustic soda. Just 1 liter of water is okay to mix your caustic soda. Mix it very well, please, and let it be cool. Even if it's not going to be totally cool, but let it be cool so it does not make your soap cloudy. Caustic soda is a cleaning agent that makes your soap have that cleaning effect. After you have mixed it, please mix it thoroughly and make sure everything is melted. The next thing we'll be mixing is our SLS, 5 liters of water mixed with our SLS. 5 liters of water. And when you pour your SLS, please don't just leave it like that. You have to turn it, you have to stir it so that it can dissolve easily. When you don't stir your SLS, it makes them to take longer time to dissolve. And mind you, your SLS has to be clear like ordinary water before you use it. After mixing your SLS, you set it aside. You set it aside for it to dissolve. Now the next chemical, we are going to be mixing soda ash into 4 to 5 liters of water. 4 to 5 liters of water. And as you add it, please continue to stir the solution so that every bit of the soda ash will dissolve. Every bit of the soda ash will dissolve. It is unwise for you to pour your soda ash into your solution when it is not well dissolved. So please mix it very well. And soda ash also helps to thicken your soap. Soda ash helps to thicken your soap. It also has a cleaning effect. Now here we are mixing our STPP. Our STPP, we mix it, and as usual, you have to stir very well. You have to stir your STPP very well to make sure it dissolves. Please, all of these chemicals, don't pour them into your production when they are not dissolved. Now the next one we'll be mixing in 5 liters of water is our sodium sulfate. Now this sodium sulfate, if you don't have much time, you can mix it before the production, like some minutes before the production. But every other of this chemical, please, at least 1 hour, 2 hours before production. That is when you mix them. Now the next item we are looking at to mix is our texapon. Now there's something I'm going to be doing here. Please, you have to take cognizance or observe closely what I'll be doing here. Now I'm mixing my texapon, and I'm going to be mixing it with my sulfonic acid. Yes, texapon on itself cannot easily dissolve in water. It cannot easily dissolve in water, so you need to dissolve your texapon with your sulfonic acid so that it can dissolve properly and give you a better result. It can dissolve properly and give you a better result. I tell you, if you don't dissolve it like this, you will end up seeing your texapon as lumps in your soap. I used to make that mistake until I learned a better way. So you mix it very well and make sure that the texapon and the sulfonic acid are totally mixed, like they are mixed very well, that you don't see the lumps of the texapon in the mixture. You don't see the lump. Now we are going to be adding water. Now this process is very technical. When I mean very technical, it's very technical. So you have to be very careful. You have to be very, very careful. Now, after mixing it very well and you know that it is well mixed, you add water gradually. Yes, add your water gradually. And as you add your water, it is thickening. Don't be afraid. You are on the right track. But just keep adding water gradually. You see the way I'm doing it? I did not skip this part because I want you to actually see the way I am doing it. You just keep adding water gradually as you are turning. It will look as if they are forming lumps. Just keep stirring it and be adding water gradually. Be stirring and be adding water gradually. If you just leave it and it forms a very thick lump, I tell you, you will turn and turn and turn and it will not dissolve. Like, it will be very difficult for you to get a consistency, as in a good mixture. So you have to just be adding the water gradually until it gets to like 5 liters. Yes, gradually until it gets to like 5 liters. Now, I did not edit this process. I did not skip any of the processes because I wanted to see exactly how I am doing it so that you don't make the mistake. Okay, now you see, now it is thick, but I need to just keep stirring it until I get a smooth consistency. Yes, until I get a smooth consistency. If you look at it, the more you add water, the more it thickens. But just keep adding water gradually. you will get it right. Now, if you have watched up to this time and you have not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe to encourage us to produce more quality and more educating videos like this, so that we can actually be encouraged. You understand what I'm trying to say? So if you are a returning subscriber, I want to say a big thank you. I love you so much, and I hope that you enjoy this video and you learn from it. Yes, you learn from it. There are so many ways of producing multipurpose liquid soap, but this is one of the ways, and this is so economical. Like, the chemicals I'm using for this production is actually chemicals that we use for like 20 liters, but because of this process I am using to do it, I get up to 40 liters, and the soap still foams like crazy. As in, the soap foams a lot, and it has a good consistency. It is not watery, it is not too thick. It just have a good consistency, and I love it the way it is, and my customer love the way the soap is. Now, one thing I want to let you know is, like I said concerning the fragrance, please just stay till the end of this video, and I will tell you exactly what kind of fragrance I use that makes my customers irresistible to my product. Yes, irresistible. Now, before you start, now you discover that the water is like 10 to 15 liters. Now you add your nitro soap. Gradually add your nitro soap, which is your thickener. You add your nitro soap gradually, and please, as you're adding it, be stirring it. Don't allow it to form lumps, because when it forms lumps, it will be very difficult for it to dissolve. Yes, I have gotten experiences like that when I was learning how to make liquid soap. It formed lumps, and I have to start sieving it. Oh, the process is so tiring. So please, as you are adding, be stirring it. And this process, you can stir it for like 3 to 5 minutes. I think it's okay. Yes, some people will say stir up to 10 minutes, but I have to tell you the truth. Like, I stir 3 to 5 minutes and the soap is okay. The next thing you're going to be adding is your caustic soda solution, your lye solution. You add your caustic soda solution. Like I said, you allow it to be very transparent, but because I'm in a haze, I just have to do this soap, and the soap still came out beautiful. When you put your caustic soda, begin to stir it again. Like, start stirring it again for like another 3 to 5 minutes. Yes, liquid soap is work, but the profit you make out of liquid soap, it's so like, it makes you feel so good. That's the word I'm going to use. It makes you feel so good. So when you put your caustic soda, please stir it, and you will observe that the soap will begin to thicken a little bit. It will begin to thicken. Yes, you are on the right track. So just keep stirring it. After 3 minutes, you add the next thing, which is your soda ash solution. You add your soda ash solution. Now, if you can observe, there are debts at the bottom of the solution, because most of these chemicals are dirty. Yes, they are dirty. So you make sure that you don't just pour it straight into your soap, so you don't end up putting dirt in your soap. Now, after putting your soda ash solution, please stir again. Liquid soap or multipurpose liquid soap is about stirring. You just have to keep stirring it in order to have a good consistency. You just have to keep stirring it. For like, at least, like I said, minimum of 3 minutes and maximum of 5 minutes. Over stirring it too is not too good. The next thing we'll be putting into our soap is our STPP. Yes, STPP. Now, most of these chemicals, like I said, they have dirt in them, so be very, very careful. You add your STPP into the solution. Please stir. Yes, stir it very well. From the beginning, when you start making liquid soap, for those of you who want to start making liquid soap, it will look as if, oh, my arms are paining me, but the more you do it, the more you get used to it. Like for me now, I can stay as much as 80 liters of liquid soap, and I'm not tired. Like I can do it and still have enough energy to do other things, okay, because I am now used to it, until when God elevates me and I get a mixer that I can be using for the soap. But for now, my hands are able to stir the soap. The next thing we'll be putting now is sodium sulfate. Yes, sodium sulfate. And when you put your sodium sulfate, you can still see the dirt in it. When you put your sodium sulfate, you will observe that the soap is looking as if it wants to be watery. Don't worry, you are still on track. Just keep stirring it. Keep stirring it, because that's the work of liquid soap. Just keep stirring the product. Now at this point now, to be very sincere, you don't need to stir it for up to 5 minutes. 2 minutes is okay. 2 minutes is okay. You can stir for 2 minutes. You can stir for 3 minutes. It's okay. That is okay. But just make sure you stir very well with a good turning stick or a spatula or a turning stick. You can use a pole. You can improvise. You mustn't go to the market to buy most of these wooden spatula. Anything you have that can actually stir this soap very well, please do use it. Now moving forward, we are going to be adding one very important chemical, which is our SLS solution. Yes, you can see how clear it is and how transparent. Our SLS solution. Now this is where we have started adding the foaming agents. The foaming agent. This is where the real work starts. You keep stirring. You keep stirring. Some people will say, oh, why this stirring? That is what liquid soap demands. So you give it to liquid soap. Okay? So just keep stirring your soap. You will enjoy the soap. It will come out better. And the profit in this soap is what is amazing. Like the profit is amazing. The profit is amazing. Because you end up having like double of your profit. That's what you end up having. Like if you spend like 5,000 naira to buy chemicals, you end up having like 10,000 naira. Now this is me putting this combination of texapon and sulfonic acid. You remember the mixture I mixed. This is the time for you to put it. You put it. After putting it, please continue stirring the soap. Yes, continue stirring the soap. We're almost done. We're almost getting there. Okay, so don't be afraid. Now you're seeing the consistency. The soap is coming to become thick. It is looking beautiful. I mean, I love this soap. After making this soap, the soap was so fine, because personally I don't like soap that are so thick. I tell my customers, soap is not about the thickness. Soap is about the foaming. That's what soap is about. So when a soap is over thick, I don't like it. And most of my customers have come to understand that it is not every thick soap that foams. Some soap can be very thick, like pap, akamu, but it doesn't foam. So when you do or you give to them soap that foams very well, as long as it's not watery, they will come back. They will always come back to patronize you. So if you can see the soap is turning out thick and beautiful. It's turning out thick and beautiful. Please try this recipe. Try this pattern. Yes, I know that your own has been working, but just try this one and give me feedback. If you have tried it or if you will try it, please give me feedback on the comment section. Now this is our foam booster. Yes, we are adding foam booster in order, like the name implies, to boost the foaming. Yes, you add your foam booster to boost the foaming of your soap, so that people will not be using your soap and the foam will be vanishing. You know, there are some soap you use, when you wash your hands with the soap, it looks as if it's foaming. The next minute, everything just vanishes away. Foam booster helps to retain the foaming, so that the foam does not just vanish away. After putting your foam booster, please stir the soap, stir it very well. Now, these other things that we'll be adding to the soap, they are also important. Yes, they are also important, but sometimes for me, depending on what they want to use the soap for, I don't put glycerin. Depending on what they are using the soap for, I put glycerin. Now, if they'll be using the soap for washing machine, I don't put glycerin, because glycerin is for the skin, is for the hand, and if the order is for laundry people that uses washing machine, I don't put glycerin. So this is me putting my glycerin. You just use like 200 mils of glycerin. It's okay, but it's not compulsory that you use glycerin. But if you know that they are going to be using the soap like to wash their hands and so on and so forth, please add glycerin to protect their skin. Now, this is the preservative. You add your preservative to your soap. Please stir your preservative very well so you don't end up adding the whitish part of your preservative, because I believe that these are chemicals. If they are not well dissolved, they may end up forming lumps or destroying your soap. So add your preservative. Now, if you see the way I'm adding it, I'm being careful so the whitish part will not enter into the soap. I tell you, this soap is so beautiful. This soap ended up so beautiful and so economical. Like, the profit margin in this soap is 100%. 100% profit. Like, when I tried this formula, I tell you, it gave me joy, because ever since I discovered this formula, I've been using it for big batches of multipurpose liquid soap. I've been using it for big batches of multipurpose liquid soap. Now we are going to be putting color. Now for today, the color is the last thing we are going to be putting. Like, as at when I'm producing this soap, the color is going to be the last thing that we'll be adding to this soap. Please, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like this video, and share this video so that other people can be empowered. They can have a skill. You must not use it for business. Even as a housewife, as somebody who is a student, you can use this multipurpose liquid soap as your own. You use it in the house, that you don't end up spending money outside to buy soap. Do you know how much soap costs? Now, this is my perfume. I said towards the end, I'm going to tell you one secret about perfume. The perfume that I use for my multipurpose liquid soap is called Sonia perfume. Ask those who sell perfume. Sonia perfume. Yes, Sonia perfume. Try it and you will see your customers demanding for that perfume. Now, for today, this is the end. Like, as I told you, I'm doing it, this is the end. Now, this is after, like, not up to 24 hours, like 12 hours. After 12 hours, you can see the soap. The soap is so beautiful. Now, you see those cans there? They are orders. I need to fill them. Like, oh my God, this is lovely. You see how the soap is? It's not too watery. It's not too watery. It's not too thick. The soap is just lovely. Try it and see. Now, if you feel that to you it is too watery, please, you can reduce it to 30 liters. Now, this is me putting my fragrance. You don't add the fragrance directly into your soap, because it can make your soap too watery. I don't know what is the chemistry behind it, but I think I have made that mistake, I think once, and I regretted it. So you add your soap, you add your chemical, rather your perfume, into a little portion of your soap. You scoop out a little portion of your soap, add your chemicals, stir it. Now you can see how watery it has become. See how watery it has become. Then before you now pour it into the big batch of soap, to avoid spoiling the consistency of your soap. If you want to maintain the consistency of your soap, this is how you use your Sonia perfume or any other perfume, especially if you're using fruity perfumes like lemon, lime, orange. Please don't add it directly. Now try this soap and you will thank me for it. This soap is lovely. this soap is lovely. Now I'm feeling one of the cans. Just imagine how this soap is. Oh my goodness. You see how lovely this soap is. Thank you for watching this video, and always remember that I love you so much, and I'll be coming back with more interesting videos that will give you skills that put money in your pocket. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day. Please don't forget to subscribe to this video. Like and share this video. See you in our next video. Bye.